Hey guys, what's up? 2020 Makeup here, and for today's tutorial, insert drum roll happiness. Oh my gosh, my life is complete. Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. Finally! I'm so excited. These are the colors. There's obviously a lot of neutrals up top, straight across, obviously all the bright guys on the bottom. So I already have about a bazillion gazillion ideas about what I want to film in looks with these, because I feel like even if you don't use bright colors, you could pull off something like what I did for today's look, which I put the pink in the inner corner of my eye, and then I just lined with two of the purples. But I feel like this is pretty subtle as far as, you know, instead of a completely purple or pink eye, you know. So I really feel like that this palette could benefit you in so many ways because of the neutrals, and then you could play around with the bright colors. So I'm so excited that I finally got it. So I'm so excited. I feel like I'm gonna make a million videos with different looks with this palette. So without further ado, if you would like to twin this look, then just keep watching. Okay, I'm gonna start by priming my face. I'm gonna go in with the Thank Me Later Elizabeth Mott face primer because it's very mattifying, so I like it. And I'm just gonna put this on here. I've been sick all week. Went to the doctor, got a bunch of medicine, but I still kind of feel like poo. My eyebrows are still healing. I got them touched up for microbleeding, which to me is worth every penny. It's been a lifesaver. Saved me millions of hours in trying to make my own eyebrows because I cannot get my eyebrow hair to grow to save my life. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is in shade Nude, and I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender and blend this out. I feel like I got a little bit sabotaged with this palette for not reading. I'm so mad. So I paid for expedited shipping. I wanted to pay for overnight, but it wasn't even an option, I guess, since I'm in Virginia. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna get expedited shipping because I initially, when it released, it was a Thursday, and I wanted to have it by Saturday so I could go ahead and film a couple looks with it. Well, it's guaranteed to business day delivery, but it wasn't released until Thursday, so really. And I ordered it before noon because it said as long as I order before noon, blah blah blah, but I didn't even realize it, so I didn't get it until Monday. then it was back to work. Then I was sick. So here we are, a week late. I think it's gonna be released in Ulta on March the 1st. So I definitely think that this palette is worth it because it is bomb. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with concealer. I think I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape and the Urban Decay Naked Skin. I'm just gonna mix them. I'm using light medium beige in this one and medium in this one. You know what, that might be too dark. What shade is this one? I'm gonna use my little mini guy of the Naked Skin because this one's medium light. And I'm just gonna mix these two. So I guess, of course, I was all heated because I'm like, how dare they? I paid all this money to get this shipped in 2 days. I didn't read the fine print that said 2 business days. But really, it's kind of sabotage because the palette wasn't released until a Thursday. So I was all excited. I happened to be off work, so I was like, oh my gosh. It was the day I was actually getting my eyebrow touch up. And so I was kind of like, sorry, I need to order a palette. And then I didn't get it. I mean, I'm sure I still got it quicker than if I just got regular shipping because I guess it probably brought it up in status to like move it forward, but still, I'm still kind of salty about it. I'm not over it yet. I was ready to send an email, and then I read it, and so I took a few deep breaths, but I'm still salty. I'm still, you know. Okay, now I'm going to go in with some setting powder. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier one for under my eyes, and then of course I'm going to use the Anastasia one for my lost my whole train of thought. What the heck? I'll use the Anastasia one to bake. I'm just gonna go. Honestly, I've rubbed the name of it off, so I honestly have no idea. I got this in an Ipsy bag, but I love it. And I'm just gonna contour. Pretty good. Yeah, it'll be alright. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and blend that with the Beauty Blender. And I'm just gonna kind of dab that and rub it into my skin to kind of blend it out. Make sure I don't have any harsh lines. And I'm blending this down, not up, like onto my neck. And with this, I'm gonna be blending upwards, not downwards. So I'm blending just right under my cheek. And this, I'm just gonna be blending backwards towards my hairline. You can see how dark that is, creating that shadow. So I'm gonna blend this up. I'm going to be very liberally applying this all the way to my chin, and on this side too. There we go. Nice crisp lines like that. Now we'll let that do its thing while I finish my stuff. Okay, so now since I got my eyebrows touched up, microbladed, it's been a little bit, about a week. If you see, I don't know if you can tell up close, but they're right at that stage where they're almost all the way healed. So I really don't want to scratch a brush along, or I usually go in with the Anastasia one, and I don't want to like rub that across my eyes. So I'm actually going to use the Anastasia powder, and I'm going to fill that in. And ta-da! Just like that, I have darker eyebrows. Okay, so I just realized I didn't have my light on, so hopefully you could see my face in the first part of this video, because I'm not going to wash this off just to refilm. So I think I want to go with a subtle look. Subtle. S-U-T-T, subtle. No, shuttle. I want to go with a subtle type look. I'm going to the movies and to dinner with the girls, and we're going to kind of dress it down. We're not going to really dress up for it, so I don't want to be over the top. I think I'm going to start with Love Handles as my base color, which is this third shade in the palette, and I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is the JH33, and I'm going to use this as my baseline color. So pretty. Oh my gosh, look at all that pigment. Oh. I'm gonna put this all over my eyelid and everything. I'm just gonna put this everywhere. Next, I'm gonna go in with Perfectionist, which is this shade here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one down. And I'm just gonna use that same brush. And I'm actually just gonna go right over top of what we just did. Next, so let's go in with the last shade of the first top line. This one is Thick Skin. What I love about this palette is the names. I love that she names her eyeshadows like based off of her own life. These are all something that has played a role in her life somehow. She has her dog's names and what she called their nicknames, all that kind of stuff. And I feel like honestly, like that's what Jaclyn Hill, that's what Taylor Swift does. Like all of her songs, it's almost like she's reading from a diary. Like this, she writes all of her own songs, and a lot of them are things that are going on in her life or her mood, you know, all of that. And so I like that about these eyeshadow names. Like if I was ever to make a palette, I would love to. I have so many ideas of names. Just naming stuff. I just like to just name them. Okay, so I want to go in with the next shade that I want to use is Bougie, and I think I'm just going to apply this with my finger. I think I'm just going to use my middle finger to apply this, and I'm just going to put this right on my lid. It's pretty. It has like a sparkle, shine, shimmer. That can focus. It's glittery, but it's like super fine glitter, so it's not like as glittery and bulky glitter, I guess, kind of like the Tati palette has a chunkier glitter. This is a much finer glitter. Okay, so I'm gonna put this there. Okay. So I think I'm gonna use the Popsicolor under my eyelids, under my lower lash line. So I think I'm feeling a little bit purpley maybe, so I think I might use Therapy Sesh, Not My Journey, Good Place. And I'm gonna start with Therapy Sesh, which is the lightest of the purples. And I'm just gonna use JH42. This is a real skinny definer brush. Sorry, I sound like a frog. I feel like I'm just like still getting over this sickness that I just cannot shake. I'm gonna go in with Not My Journey, which is this purple shade in the last row. I'm gonna really tap off my excess because I really don't want a whole lot of fallout on top of my makeup since I did it first. Okay. I did have a little teeny bit of fallout, so I'm just gonna brush that off real quick. Okay. And you could stop here. It's a really nice pop of color, just how it is, but y'all know I ain't gonna stop here, so I think I'm gonna go in with this color I'm in it, which is this second shade in the palette. And look at this color. It's like iridescent. Definitely you could use this as a highlighter. I think I'm actually gonna highlight my brow bone with this. I'm gonna mix in the Certified and the I'm in it. And I'm gonna do my eyebrow highlight with this right under the highest point of my brow. And then I'm really gonna go with the I'm in it, that second shade, and do my inner corner here. And I think I actually want to mix in, I really want to kind of mix in this Tipsy Girl, which is the hot pink shade. I think I want to put that right on top of that I'm in it. Oh, yep, that's what I was looking for. Okay, I like that. And I'm gonna go back in with that really skinny definer brush, and I'm gonna go in with Good Place, which is that third purple shade. This one's kind of like a shimmer. Okay, so now I'm going to dust off this baking. This is just a fluffy JH02 brush. I probably should have bronzed before I did this, but it's okay. And then I'm gonna bronze with the big fluffy JH01 brush and the Anastasia shade in Cappuccino, which is this shade here. And for blush today, I'm gonna use the Butter Blush. This is in shade Rosy Pink. It's very subtle. It's very subtle. It does come with this foamy applicator thing, but maybe I just don't know what I'm doing, but I don't really like it. It's like that. So I'm just gonna use a brush. This is the JH04, and it smells really good. I don't know. It smells like a vacation, like a beach vacation. And I'm just gonna put this on the apples of my cheeks. Hopefully it's dark enough. Might have to use another shade, because I feel like the inner pink is like way dark on my eye. Yeah, let me go in with something a little bit darker. Let's try the Anastasia. This is the Blush Trio Pool Party. It looks like this. I think I'm gonna try this darker pink and the second one over these two. You know what? I'm just gonna use all of them. I love blush. And I'm just gonna kind of focus on the apples of my cheeks. I really should have just used Tipsy Girl from the palette. Why do I think these things after? I'm always doing that. Okay, then I'm going to, I kind of want to highlight with this in it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, yep. I'm just gonna use my finger and do right here. Yep, this in it. It's that second shade in the palette. It has like the iridescent pink in it. So it's very subtle. Just do right here, and I'm gonna do my nose. Then I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass. This is the Luminous Light powder. And I kind of just put this everywhere because this is a bomb. It's one of my favorite. It makes you glow, I feel like, almost. So I'm just using a fluffy brush. This is I think it's Luxie Precision Foundation brush, but I'm gonna use it to do this. And I'm just gonna do right here because this is very subtle as well. Okay, seriously, I'm not gonna say subtle anymore. That's it, I'm not gonna use it anymore. Okay, now I'm going to do my eyeliner and lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. So I saw this TikTok hack because of course I'm still addicted to TikTok. And she took like a strip lash, or the strip lash adhesive, but one that has an applicator like this. And she put it directly on her eyelid on top of her eyeliner. Right? Like I was like, really? Really? But y'all, it worked. And it worked way faster and way easier than anything else. I literally painted this on top of my eyeliner and I popped the eyelashes. I went ahead and I did my mascara on the bottom and the top, and I could feel it was already tacky, so I literally just smushed my eyelashes on or applied them, whatever, and they stuck. And they're actually comfortable. The lash line is a little bit tacky, like sticky, but not bad. But seriously, really? So anyways, I went ahead, I did Obviously the winged eyeliner, I just use the same thing I always use, and then I put white on the inner corner, let me start over. I put white on my lash line, on my lower lash line here, to kind of make my eyes look a little bit wider and more open and brighter. Then for lips, I did Anastasia Hollywood Matte Lipstick. This is a very neutral shade, a little bit orangey, a little bit pinky. I don't know why I swatch like this. Like, I swatch the most awkward parts of my body, but whatever. And then I topped it with, I kind of still wanted it a gloss, so I topped it with the Anastasia Lip Gloss in Pink Tourmaline, which is like this. This was like a mini set that I got, so that's that on top of it. So I really want to know what other kind of videos you guys want to see. Do you want to see like my whole outfit once I get dressed and changed? Do you want to see my eyelash routine? Do you want to see my eyebrow routine, that kind of thing? Or do you just want me to do a bunch of looks with this or anything else? But thank you guys so much for watching. If you can, please subscribe and then ring the bell so that you get a notification every time I upload a video. Thanks. Bye.